Namaste, pranams, and a very good morning to all respected elders, brothers and sisters, and dear friends. Welcome to day 31 of the Being Heartful Everyday program. After this beautiful journey of 4 weeks and 4 qualities, we have covered a long journey, a journey of love. And now we are into the next phase of our journey, where the quality for this week that we have adopted is transcendence, meaning going beyond. The theme for today is the invaluable presence of a spiritual guide. We all know that whenever we take up anything new, when we want to learn something new, or let us say we have gone to a new place and we would like to explore the place, a place that is unfamiliar to us, most of us like to take the help of someone who has already walked the path, someone who knows how it is to do and to master that particular activity that we may be wanting to learn, to achieve. It is in those moments that we feel if there is someone who already knows what to do, we would get so much help and it would save us a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of errors along the way. That is the value of having a spiritual, that is the value of having a guide, a mentor, a teacher in mundane day to day material things. So then, when we speak about a spiritual journey, which is a journey of going within to the very core, to the very source of our being, having the presence of someone who has already been there, who has walked the path, who knows the complete path, what will come along the way, what lies around the corner, round the bend, it becomes absolutely priceless to have such a person in our lives. And having an incarnate guide, having a living guide, the value of having this living guide cannot be even explained in words. So let us explore this invaluable presence of the spiritual guide and what it can do for us. As we begin the meditation in the heartfulness way, we make use of a universal energy called pranahuti or yogic transmission. Each time we sit and meditate, we invite each one of us, whether new or a seasoned practitioner of heartfulness, to, during the morning meditation, open the hearts to this unique yogic transmission or pranahuti that is poured into the heart of a practitioner and that enables unprecedented depths of meditation that we can experience. So each time when we sit and meditate, especially during the morning meditation, let us offer a suggestion that the vacuum in our heart is resonating with the yogic transmission that is being offered into our hearts. There may be some of us who have joined this program who are new to heartfulness and having experienced each morning this meditation along with yogic transmission or pranahuti. We invite you to reflect on the effect that this heartfulness practice has had on your daily practice of meditation. If you found any difference for the rest of the day, and more broadly, in any changes that you may have observed within yourself, feel free to offer in respectful silence your gratitude to the spiritual guides of heartfulness who enable this path. We also invite you to watch a YouTube video on Revered Daaji, Shri Kamlesh Patel, who is the current guide, the fourth global guide of heartfulness. For those of us who have been meditating for some time in the heartfulness way, let us take some time to reflect on the role that the spiritual guides of heartfulness have played in our lives. There may be some of us who have had the experience of being with revered Daaji as well as revered Chariji, who was the third guide of the heartfulness way, and perhaps even with revered Babuji. Let us once again take this time to just close our eyes and look back on the journey and our relationship, our association with the spiritual guides, and what transformation we have experienced in our lives because of their presence. And just take that time to note them down, note this feeling down in the diary. We can express our gratitude to them in these writings. Take the opportunity to pour out all that lies within the heart, all that we wish to express, to thank them for their presence, and pray for the success of this noble cause that they enable, that they support. Offering our gratitude to the guide somehow expands something within us, perhaps in some way making more room for what they can pour into us. The spiritual journey is a beautiful journey, and the presence of a guide makes it even more so. Beyond words, this is something to experience. And for all our new friends and brothers and sisters who are joining this program with us in the morning, we invite you to just pay a little more closer attention to see how beautifully these changes occur within us. And then, maybe perhaps even just out of curiosity, be able to see what is the role of the spiritual guide in this that I'm experiencing within myself. So let us now read an inspiration from revered Babuji, something that will give us another deeper insight into this role. Like every day, before we read this inspiration, let us just quietly close our eyes. Connect to our hearts. And find our hearts opening, becoming more receptive. Before we read, let us offer a prayerful intention that we may be able to receive this inspiration in the vibrational space within the heart, in the same condition that was of the heart of the scribe when this message was received. With loving hearts, let us now go through this inspiration. Whispers from the brighter world, beloved Master, revered Babuji Maharaj. Wednesday, December 28, 2016, 10 a.m. See only the good, the beautiful, that which enchants the soul beyond all else. This space where the divine manifests is a true blessing for your heart and the hearts of so many Abhyasis worldwide who follow us faithfully. They are particularly blessed. This space of transmission is unique. Beyond words is our action, and it is effective. You can be sure. Words are repeated. This is necessary. Everything in life is eternally beginning anew. To go beyond matter, to call within oneself the manifestation of the Spirit, the Master's transmission is the wisest thing of all. It can take time to admit this necessity, the imperative need to unite with the divine. Many aspects are to be considered here. Finding one's way, one's master, makes it possible to take a big step, to follow a spiritual path under the guidance of an incarnate master and benefiting from our concerted action that is effective in more ways than one is rare. This should be emphasized. Sahaj Marg is growing in strength. Time strengthens it in many ways. This is very positive and it encourages us to proceed ever stronger for the general welfare. Here, as elsewhere, nothing is obtained without difficulty, without perseverance. Blessed is an ardent and surrendered heart. We wish the best to all in light of the coming new year. May all benefit from the best there is and focus on what is essential, supported in this by our special blessings. Babuji Maharaj. Let us close our eyes. And take a few moments to absorb the vibrations of this inspiration. Let us offer gratitude for being on a way that leads us to our goal. And for having discovered this valuable presence of the spiritual guide in our lives. Let us pray that we may be able to recognize the value of having this presence in our lives. With this, let us move into preparing for meditation. Let us make sure we have no distracting devices around us and we are seated comfortably in a quiet place. The source of the divine light is deep within the heart, and we are being drawn inwards, going deeper into this very source of the light in our heart. With love and gratitude, let us now meditate together. Continuing to remain absorbed, let us slowly become aware of the feeling in the heart. Let us become aware of this condition at all levels: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. Let us now enliven this condition. Let us feel this condition deeply and completely with gratitude. Now let us feel this condition becoming imbibed and absorbed into every cell of our body, every part of our being, physical and subtle body. Now let us feel this condition expanding outwards from ourselves to everything surrounding us. Feel it radiating out to the universe. This condition is being absorbed into every part of our surroundings. There is oneness within and without. Now feel yourself dissolving into the condition, and only the condition now remains. Let us set a prayerful intention to move through the day, thinking, feeling, speaking, doing all our activities arising out of this condition that we have acquired during the meditation. Just make a prayerful intention to let this condition be the base, be the source of all our activities. Let us remain connected to this condition with open eyes, retaining this meditative state throughout the day. Let us now gently open our eyes and take a couple of minutes to note down in our diaries the experience of this meditation, the condition that we feel within, giving it a name, and also writing down any specific guidance that we may have received during the meditation. It has been a really beautiful meditation session. Let us remain grateful for this presence of the spiritual guide in our lives and his help and support in being able to explore these steps of meditation each time. Let us aim to complete our heartfulness cleaning before we meet again at 8:50 p.m. Wishing all dear friends, respected elders, a beautiful day ahead. Namaste.